Hello, everybody. Here's a quick video on how to use the Surface Pro to make a video for your classrooms, whether you're flipping the classroom, whether you're going over homework, you want to use it as a PDF viewer where you're talking over it. So I'm going to go through a couple different things here. Feel free to fast forward or rewind the video at any point to see what actually is going to work for you. So the first thing I want to mention here is there are a few ways of recording a video on your Surface Pro. The Surface Pros that are in the library that are out for loan, those all have Smart Notebook installed on them. That I think is going to be the easiest way of making a video for you because it's just very user friendly. So let's just show you how to do that. So if you click on Smart Notebook, for those of you that have never used Smart Notebook or haven't used it in a long time, Smart Notebook allows you to essentially make files that have pictures on it. You can have your notes right up on here. You can write on them. So there's a lot of different ways that we can use Smart Notebook. So here's just a completely blank slate that you can use. Now, the nice thing about the screen recorder feature in Smart Notebook is it doesn't just record Smart Notebook, it records everything. It's actually what I'm currently using to make this video. So if you look, there's going to be like a little camcorder button here. This is the Smart Notebook Recorder. So once you click that, this box that I already have open since I'm already making a video will pop up. So the three buttons on this video recorder are going to be record, which will start as a red button until you hit it, it'll start recording. A pause button. Now, if you pause the video, you could stop what you're doing. You could make changes. You can add the next slide and then start recording again. You won't even see a gap in the recording. And then stop. When you hit the stop video, you'll have a box will pop up and it'll ask you to save your video. So now that we're recording a video, we can do a lot of different things right in Smart Notebook. So what I can do is I can use the Surface Pen and I can write notes on here. All right, it doesn't really matter what I write here. I'm using all this with the Surface Pen. Now, say for example, you wanted to use the Surface to kind of go over a diagram or a picture. So I can go right to the internet here and I can search for a picture. So say I wanted to search for the map of New York. So I can go to images, and here is a map of New York. So I like this one for my class, so I could go back here into Smart Notebook and use the screen capture feature. And I can take a picture of this map of New York that I found. Obviously, we want to be careful of copyright infringement and all of that if you're printing it out. All right, but since this is just for my classroom, I think it's okay. So if we now go back into Smart Notebook, so here I have my picture of the map of New York. So the nice thing about Smart Notebook is now I can say, well, I want to talk about the differences. So here's Ulster County, that's where we are. Dutchess Ulster County is like we're somewhere in this. So you could write right on this picture, right? You could even talk about how these are lakes and blah, blah, blah. So you're writing right on the picture, which is a nice feature for our video. Now, some of you might be watching this video saying, well, I'm not going to use Smart Notebook because I don't use it in my class. I'm more of a PDF person. So what you could do is you could be recording right over a PDF as well. So on the Surface Pro, if you go into the Start menu, there's an option called Drawboard PDF. So if you click on that, it'll open up. We'll just take a minute to open up here. And then you might have PDF files that you could drop right in here. So if you notice, I already have a couple PDF files in here that I've used for my classes already. So what you can do is now you can take this PDF file and you can write right on it. So using your pen here, you can kind of choose different colors and you can write right on here if you want, okay? So if you were doing this maybe for like a social studies lesson or something like that, you might have a bunch of notes that the kids are taking or looking at, and you could be even highlighting, right? So there's a highlighter Obviously, these are math notes, but you get the idea. So you could highlight certain things if you wanted to. You could go through and say, all right, so I want to actually do this problem, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. The big thing here is you want to make it fit you. Now, the other option that you have for making a video isn't using the Smart Recorder. You could actually use the actual camera that's right on the Surface Pro itself. So if you go to your menu, there's a camera menu, and the camera will pop up. Obviously, that's me. I don't want that. So let's turn this around. Okay. So now say I was doing a screen recorder. I wanted to go over the CCHS college application process. So you could be talking through this. You could point the camera in different ways. Totally up to you how you want to do it. All right, so you're just kind of doing a record feature. If you really want to record your face doing something, you can do that. You just have to turn around the screen. It actually is just like a smartphone camera would be. Once you're done making your video here, just save it, and you can upload it to Google Classroom. You can do a bunch of different stuff. Once this video is completely done, you're just going to go back to your camera and just hit the stop button, and then you can save it from there. I know this was a very quick little tutorial. I know that there's a lot of different things that a lot of you might be thinking about or might want to be using the Surface Pro. If you have any questions about it, please just email me or try and come and find me during the day. I'd be more than happy to kind of help you and kind of tailor making a video for your particular subject matter. Hopefully this video helped at least get you excited or want to try and make a video using the Surface Pros. And if you are confused, I did also provide a kind of quick tips worksheet that will also be attached with this video as well. Thanks and have a great day.